This is Brian Begley with enCloud9. We are in the last video of our 5-part series on the free marketing tools included with Dynamics 365. So we're going to get started right away with how to create a quick campaign, and then we're going to come back and talk about the limitations that you do want to be careful about when using quick campaigns and sending out email blasts through Dynamics 365. But before we get started, if you're in need of Dynamics 365 implementation or support, please reach out to us at enCloud9. We've successfully completed over 500 Dynamics 365 projects across different industries in the last 20 years, and we'd love to help you out as well. Visit enCloud9.com to learn more or send us a message at sales@enCloud9.com. So let's get started. So I'm in a marketing list. In our last video, we talked about creating marketing lists, and here's a link to that video right there. So this is the video called a static marketing list. If you remember, we had 5 members in this list, and now we want to send an email to all of these 5 members. And that email is going to be a newsletter that we created as a template in one of our other videos in this series, which we'll have a link to right there. So let's get started. So I'm back in my marketing list. On the right side of our marketing list, we have 2 sections of subgrids. One is for campaigns, one is for quick campaigns. We're going to focus on the quick campaign here. We click on the plus new button on the quick campaign. It's going to open up this dialog box. We have a wizard to walk us through all of the steps of a quick campaign. I'm going to click on the next button. We need to give it a name first. So we're going to call this the June newsletter, and we're going to click next. And now we're going to choose the activity type. Now, when we open up the activity type, you will see that we can send emails, but we can also use this to create other activities, particularly appointments or phone calls. We're going to create an email here, and then we have some choices to make. So who do we want to assign the activity from? Do we want to assign it to the owners of these contacts in our marketing list? Do we want to assign it to me as the person who's creating the quick campaign? Or do we want to assign it to a specific user in our organization? For example, maybe the vice president of sales. So we're going to start creating them as assign it to me, since I'm sending out this mailing, which means these emails will come from my mailbox. All right, we're going to click next. First choice we have here is, do we want to use a template or not? Now, we're going to use the template we created earlier in our series, which is called June newsletter. And so we look through our list. There it is up at the top. I'm going to click select, and now we have June newsletter in our choices. We are going to then click next. Once again, it's going to be coming out from me. I'm going to click next. I'm going to click create. And what's going to happen right now, we are showing in our marketing list, we do have a quick campaign for a newsletter called June newsletter, 5 total members. And I'm going to start seeing over time, if I hit refresh, whether those emails went out to the clients. And you'll see right here that when we open up the quick campaign, we do see on the timeline the 5 emails that were sent out, that these are closed activities. That means that they were sent. And with time, the number of total members and the number of total successful emails sent out will show up in this list here. So now that I've shown you how easy it is to quickly send out a campaign using quick campaigns, marketing lists, and the email templates, let's talk about some of the drawbacks of this method and why you might want to consider using a professional tool like ClickDimensions or Dynamics Customer Insights, formerly Dynamics Marketing. So quick campaigns, when you are sending them out, you're sending these emails out through your Exchange Online subscription with Microsoft. So they're going out through the Microsoft mailbox. And Microsoft has some limitations on what you can do to send out the number of emails at a time. They don't want you to use your Exchange Online account to become a mass emailer. So for example, there are 3 things to consider. First off, with an Exchange Online account, you can only send out 10,000 emails per day, per mailbox. You can only send 500 recipients per message. Now that's not a problem here, because in this case, this newsletter went out as 5 separate emails. However, the biggest issue is that Microsoft throttles you after you have done 30 messages in a minute. Now, I just sent out 5 messages, so that's not going to trip any triggers at the Microsoft headquarters, so they should go out. But what will happen is, if Microsoft starts seeing that I'm sending out way too many emails at a time, then they are going to start throttling me, or they might flag my mailbox as a spam mailbox. So quick campaigns, they're great for small simple outreach to your customers, not high volume marketing. So here's what you need to think about. If you want to send out numerous marketing emails to your clients, you want to investigate higher level tools, customer insights journeys from Microsoft or ClickDimensions. These platforms are designed for scale and compliance, and they have built-in tools for personalization, reporting, and customer journey management. So as some final thoughts, as I've walked you through the last 5 videos in our series, I want to let you remember that Dynamics 365 Sales Enterprise gives you just enough marketing functionality to launch simple campaigns, to segment your audience, and to stay consistent with messaging. For many sales teams, that's enough to start, but when you're ready to scale up, enCloud9 can be there to help you take that next step. So this is Brian Begley for enCloud9. I hope you've enjoyed this series of videos on marketing tools. We're going to start a new series soon on ClickDimensions and how it works within organizations. If you've learned anything from this, please feel free to drop a comment and subscribe or like our videos. Thank you very much. Have a great day.